Good morning, traders. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, the 12th of September, at 8:40 in the morning, and I'm here to tell you that the information contained herein is of a general nature only and is not intended to address the circumstances of any particular individual or entity. So, let's get cracking on our technical analysis. So, don't need this actually. All right. The AUD US dollar pair. I'm so glad about this. Yesterday, I had a look where 10 on the 11th of September. So here, I had a look at this red thing, and I don't know, there were a lot of things that suggested it may start to go down. However, after a few semi-catastrophic losses, I decided that I would not be entering a position if it was entering a new low or a new high. So yeah, like over the past few months, what's this, 3 months, 4 months, it's not actually been below the levels that it's at now. And what that means is that there's like no guarantee of when it's going to pull back, because you can't draw any resistance lines or anything. So despite everything agreeing, I decided not to take it. Then a similar sort of thing happened again. Yeah, so you see that it consolidated. Then a similar thing happened here again. Like, you had the ADX looking good, the two moving averages in alignment. You had this bad boy going down. Like, everything looked like it was sweet. Here. So last night, like, the last thing that I decided to do was not place this trade. And I'm really grateful for it. Now we're starting to see like a little bit of a weakening of the trend, whatever the trend may be, because it's just consolidating. It's like semi between these two moving averages. The parabolic SAR and the super trend are in disagreement. If anything, I'd say it's a buy. However, 4 candles each week, so the bodies of each of these candles is getting smaller, meaning that the bull force is dying. So this is still just a blanket note. Euro US dollar. Let's see. MA's a bit too close for my liking. I'd like them to be on a sort of trajectory as opposed to going flat. Yes, again, we had some good signs, but ADX weak. No thanks. Okay, it looks like there was a bit of a weird reversal happening. This is quite rare. I haven't seen too many instances of both the positive and the negative directional index being above 20. But I guess that's why there was this. Obviously, there was like some really good news coming out around here, and yeah, it caused a bit of a freak change in the downtrend that went on. But again, too much disagreement, no dice. Okay, what am I looking at? Super trend down. This is pretty good looking. Yeah, look, the ADX is on the rise, which says to me that it's gonna start to go up. The only when it looks like when everything looks good, but there's been a lot of movement recently, I like to check the strength indicators to see if it's overbought or oversold. So that is the Bollinger Bands, the stochastic, the RSI. I'll check in the awesome oscillator as well, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Okay, so RSI and stochastic are both saying that it's oversold. It's outside the Bollinger Bands. So whilst the general trend may still be good, the ADX, DI, parabolic, and super trend, and the 2 SMAs, you had a lot of agreement that it's going to go down. However, it is a little bit overextended. So what's going to happen now is it's going to consolidate for a little bit, or it's going to have a little pullback. This is a moving average, this little red line. The Bollinger Bands are two standard deviations away from that. So in periods of consolidation, they get really narrow. In periods of high volatility, they get really wide. And again, 2% is 2 standard deviations. So about 2% of movements happen outside the Bollinger Bands, which means that if it's outside, it's very, very likely to go back in. So you don't really want to be selling something that's in here. Wait a couple of hours, it'll end up inside again. Then we can talk. So I'll just flag it. This looks nice. Okie doke. So we had a bit of a channel break. I'm going to open up the second one. So yeah, again, narrow, like middle. Looks like it's just consolidating. What's the chop say? Okay, so the chop is lower when it's on a trend and above the threshold when it's like doing nothing, consolidating. But what's really important as well is the direction it's moving in. So when it's moving when it's moving up like this and like it is now, it's likely to get to a period of consolidation, whereas it comes off the back of a trend here. See, so between here and here, there was a pretty strong downward movement. There was a definite trend. The chop reflected that, but before the chop was here, the chop was moving down. Oh, damn dog. Okay. As for the other indicators, these are the ones that I normally like to trade with. Two of them are my own. This one, nothing special. It's just the two moving averages brought together, and then this one here, which I made to kind of get away the limit that that they have on the limitation that they put on 3 indicators on the trial version was driving me up the walls. So I made that indicator, which is just 2 different indicators mixed together. All right. Yeah, look, nothing exciting. Next. Didn't like it. It's just heaps of consolidation today. It's bullshit. I can't make money. This is good in the next few hours, I think. These are converging, which means that soon the 20 moving average will start to be on a bit of a downtrend, and this is said sell. The parabolic SAR is sell as well, except it's a bit flat. I like these sort of things, not this flat bullshit. This is good news, and this upward thing is good news. So I have a feeling. What time is it? 8:40. I have a feeling that around noon. Hang on. So at 8 AM on the 12th of September, I said, wait until 12 PM to sell. Right on. This Frank was real good to me. I think I got out exactly on the highs and lows. I'll show you what happened. Got in. So I missed this first sort of wave. I got in around here. Had a bit of consolidation, went up, moved my stop loss to here and then to here, and then around here exactly, like right at the peak, right at the last green candle. I was like, yeah, it looks like it's about to pull back, and boom, pull back. Should I have sold it? Maybe around here, but yeah, 70 pips. That's a solid trade. I'm pretty proud of that in a couple of days. Dollar yen, nice. This I think as well is a case of new highs. Oh no, I stand corrected. Shit. Yeah, dude. This looks like it might be good. Indicators. This one. Okay, doke. So, again, reversal coming soon. Oh, hang on, 1 sec. Play this one. Yeah. Okay. Reversal coming soon. Nice steep motions. it has lately been on an uptrend in the past. Since last Friday. This is going up. This is going up. But again, weakness here. Because it's hitting. If it were this week around here, then yeah, maybe consider it. Like, and this week and upward sloping around here, then I think about it a little bit more. But because it's this week and it's at a sort of local maxima, so there's been a bit of resistance here. I can't really tell. So what I'm gonna do is flag this one and say consider buy. It's actually closer to 9 AM. Consider buying if it breaks resistance. Okay. That's it for the major pairs. I'll do another video now with the cross pairs. But yeah, no trades.